got to give more people more credit, because people will be like, oh, the OGs, the homies, they don't support me and respect me anymore. Or, like anything else in life, they just saw every variation and version of you, and so they got a little confused about what it is you actually do and what you're about. It's not that they abandoned you, they just didn't understand you anymore. And that's not a bad thing, it's just life. And so what you'll see a lot of times is people that are like, oh, abandoned me. They were they were with me before, but they abandoned me on the come up, and now they're coming back. Yeah, there's people that are just going to chase your money and that sort of thing. But there's also people who loved you, supported you, but they got their own stuff going on in their life. You are not the center of their world. And so, of course, it gets to a certain point where they're like, I can't really keep track of what you're doing or what you're up to. And so you don't find as much support. I'm not saying to do that, but I'm saying that's natural. That happens. And then when you figure stuff out, and you're like, oh, they only came back to me once I had money, once I figured it out. Or you were finally consistent. And they're like, oh my goodness, okay, cool, I can get behind this. I know this. Yeah. It's like anything else in life. If your dog was well-trained one day and then pooped all over the house the next day, you'd have a hard time being like, a lot of people give that dog up because they can't deal with it. But if the dog poops all over the house, like when they're a puppy, and then they get older and they learn and they grow, and all of a sudden they're super well-trained. That middle section is hairy, but you love the puppy because it's a puppy, even though it's not so great. Figuring stuff out is like, it's sometimes a pain to train a dog, but then when they're well-trained, you love them again. It's really no different. And we got to stop being so hard on other people. First of all, I know I'm not that great, fantastic, or amazing, or have everything figured out. So who am I to pass judgment? Who am I to throw the first stone? Second, everyone's growing and building. And if someone's in the process of figuring things out, of course it's going to be a little bit messy. And that's when they're going to need the support. But don't be like upset when people walk away, because they just don't understand. And as high and mighty as we might think we are at times, when we don't understand something, it is difficult to get fully behind it. Food for thought.